Hello, hello. Well, I didn't change the scene in time there, and the countdown clock started again. How are you all doing? Welcome to a little Tuesday night stream. I am going to dive back into Hi-Fi Rush tonight because it's been ages since I last played it. Let me just try and get the angle of this right so it looks good. Yeah, so I thought it was only a couple of weeks back. It's almost like a month since we played this because I played this just before we went off on tour. And then everything got really busy. We got really ill when we came back. I think we were all just exhausted. And then it's been a busy couple of weeks since we've been back from tour. Just a lot of recording. We played more gigs. We're supporting Anchor Lane on Saturday through in Edinburgh. That was amazing. Thank you to everyone that came down early as well, and just came right to the front and were there watching us the whole time. That was quite special. It was amazing to see the guys in Anchor Lane as well. Just how much they've progressed over the last. Basically, the last year since we last saw them, they've come I would say they've stepped it up a notch, which is good inspiration for us as well. Let me know, obviously, if there's any issues with sound and cameras and all that. I need to move some stuff out of the way, I think, in a minute because I've got a drum skin literally on my lap. I was worried about this earlier. I realized because it's been so long since I played Hi-Fi Rush, I've probably forgotten what all the controls are. So I reckon the first good 10-15 minutes of this will just be me trying to recap how to play it. For those of you that are new here, I am one part of the band Stay for Tomorrow. We are a alt-rock band from Scotland. If you want to check out our music, just search for Stay for Tomorrow on all your streaming platforms, digital stores, wherever you get music and you find music, just search Stay for Tomorrow and you will find us there. Check our music out if you fancy it. Give us a wee follow, give us a like. Follow us on Twitch as well. We are well on our way to becoming kind of the affiliate stage. We just need to actually do a few more streams. We were almost there. We had 1 or 2 more streams left to do. And then because we went away on tour and we've been busy after that, that all fell away. So we have to build that back up. Our past streams are all up on YouTube for you to check out. However, there is a little bit of a backlog of those. So we've still got actually the Christmas stream to go up. And then I need to get the Sean and Ollie, they started playing It Takes Two. And then the couple of Fortnite streams Joe and I have been playing. And then we've also got the first the first episode of me playing Hi-Fi Rush. But all of that will go up soon. I am getting on top of it. I've got some time on Thursday, so I'm gonna schedule some of that. So it's gonna go up in the next sort of few weeks. If you want to come check us out live, we are playing this Saturday. So that's Saturday the 4th through in Glasgow at 13th Note. I believe doors are at 7. You can just pay on the door. I think it's a £5 on the door. This is where I'm gonna totally cheat and quickly get up the poster so I can tell you all the other people that are playing and why you should come along to it. So we have no, I thought I saved it on my phone. That would have been a smart thing to do. Smarter thing would have been for me to save this on my phone. But that's not happened. Okay, here we go. I can now tell you. So we've got Alan Purvis playing, Not Now Norman, us, and then it's Midnight Falcon. They are the ones that are headlining. So yeah, 13th Note this Saturday, Glasgow. Doors at 7. It's 18 plus, £5 on the door. It'd be awesome to see as many of you there as possible. Right, enough chat. Time to get jumped into Hi-Fi Rush and see if I can remember any of it. I made another sort of pre-stream mistake in eating some sweet corn, and it's 1 second. There we go. Totally stuck in my teeth. Right. Here we go. This happens to me too often. I start playing a game and then life gets busy and I go back weeks later and I actually have no idea what is going on or how to do anything. I know Joe's possibly watching somewhere at home and he's cringing at the thought of the amount of games I start playing at the one time. It's because some of us are busy, Joe. Right. Time to jump in. Right. Okay, so I remember this place is a little hideout. I can't remember what the character's called. Is he Chai? And we've got the little cat dude. Right. Okay, so we're on track 2, so I guess this is like mission 2 basically.
Alright. Check this out.
Here we go.
Well, somewhere.
We're actually pretty close to Rekka's office now.
See? I told you it'll work out.
Okay. I remember this from last time. I realized I could start to like not even look at the screen. As long as I did everything on time. On beat. Right. Before we go any further forward, let's I'm gonna move this kick drum out of the way. Should have done this beforehand. It wasn't put away in the same place. There we go. Much better. Got loads of room now. Okay, right. We're good to go.
What are these? Electric barriers?
Electric barriers?
Come on.
Thought this might come in handy. You ready for this, Chai?
Ready for what?
Ah, shoot, destroy or activate objects with peppermint. Call peppermint by holding RT to have her aim at the target. Release RT to fire. Okay.
How did you...
Nice.
Just a bit of temporal displacement. Kinda complicated, not your lingo, but one of 808's hidden features.
You could have been here this whole time?
Didn't think you needed me, Mr. Confident. Doesn't look like you can make this jump. But see that switch?
Let me guess.
Yep, call me in. I can activate those for you.
Ugh, you sound like a video game tutorial.
It's because it is. Holding RT, aim peppermint to right stick. Move Chai around left stick. Get to far with peppermint and she'll retreat. Once you've locked on your target, okay.
Peppermint, your turn.
Need help?
Nice. Oh my goodness. Oh no, how do you dash? How do we dash? Oh, right. RB. See, I told you it was going to take me a bit of time to learn the controls again. Oh, come on. Introducing the Arrow, weekly marketing company blast email. Introducing the Arrow, brought to you by Vandelay. They said it couldn't be done, but our top-notch legal counsel, headed with a campaign by Mimosa, has allowed Vandelay exclusive rights as the sole owner of the Arrow, or what anyone would consider a direction-pointing symbol. Now, whenever someone gets lost and you see an arrow, you can tell your friends that's not just an arrow, that's a Vandelay arrow. As such, to hold on to the image of the sole patent owner of the symbol synonymous with direction, I want to see that arrow everywhere. No one will get lost on our campus with the arrow showing them the way.
Here we go.
Go,
Peppermint, your turn.
light 'em up.
Your turn, Peppermint.
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong here? Right. Get her out.
Help?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Looks like somebody got an upgrade.
My
Okay.
time to shine.
It's got a shield, and we've just learned how to destroy shields. Destroying enemy barriers and stun enemies, giving Chai a chance to attack. Okay. Got it. I forgot we have to do with the circle. Oh, there we go. Just hit.
This'll be easy. Whoops. Peppermint, come on!
Okay, so you can't control Peppermint and him at the same time. No? Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna see a lot of that for the first little while of me playing this, I think.
Looks like somebody got an upgrade.
My time to shine. I can overload those enemy barriers, you know. Just call me in. Check this.
No.
Light 'em up.
Check this out.
Oh yeah, is there a way to lock on to certain enemies? No.
Peppermint, come on!
Let's go.
Beautiful.
Well, that went better than expected.
Of course it did. I was there.
Peppermint, your turn.
Go get him, Chai.
Oh, why have to go away?
Come on.
It's the blooming fridge again.
Analyzing your skills, and it seems like someone has altered your abilities. Have you felt any side effects, like someone temporarily appearing beside you?
Yeah, that's, peppermint.
Well, it seems very useful. You can pull this peppermint, being into battle to help with combos or distracting enemies. I can even tell this strange life form can keep airborne enemies in the air longer. Your battles seem ripe with possibilities.
Yeah, but it's a lot all at once.
I can tell. It looks like using it takes a bit out of you. You'll need to wait a moment before bringing this life form back into battle. Just take care of yourself, keep hydrated, and watch that partner gauge so you know when you're ready.
Nice.
Your turn.
Yeah.
Alright, there's something here.
This thing again.
Call me in or use your magnet to get close to him.
Here we go.
No! Oh, stupid. No, not again! It moves with the beat, it moves with the beat. Right.
Not looking good.
Right, take the time. Why would we want to shoot it? Wait. What? Oh dear. Uh-oh. Oh, please don't make me go back to the start. I know I'm rubbish, but... Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. We're good. Right, why does it want me to shit this little dude down here?
Sure, peppermint.
Let's go.
No?
Peppermint.
Try this out.
That does look like him.
Sure,
No, I
peppermint.
kinda like it. Maybe not.
Peppermint. Come on.
Need help?
Peppermint. Your turn.
Come on.
Pick it up.
Let's go.
Why?
Peppermint. Come on.
Try this out.
I feel I'm not understanding how that's working. Sometimes it feels like it is, and sometimes it's not working. Unless it doesn't move too quick. Oh, okay, so we can buy stuff in the middle of the match. Right. Oh, nice. Okay, so you can start combining both of their attacks together to create different moves. Ah, this is gonna hurt my brain. Right here. Let's get this one. Great, let's get both of them. Right, what were those moves I just got? This is like we used to play at old Tony Hawk games to try and memorize moves. Slime, XXX. And then I've got Y, X, X. Oh, nice. And then it was X, Y. Cool. Basically, your X is your quarter notes, and Y seems to be your half notes. Ah, so that is Vandalay's arrows. Thank goodness for those. Whoa.
Teamwork!
Boom.
Hooray!
Oh, hello. Cool, more health.
Step up, Shy. We're almost there.
Oh well, I guess your whole get to Rekka's office without her knowing plan is shot.
Thanks to you.
Hey, who is doing all the hard work here?
It wouldn't be so hard if you just listened to me to begin with.
Oh, it was LB I was meant to use on that different we were ringing for.
Festival tickets. Now's your chance. You won't want to miss this show.
These pigeons are the source of my discontent. I desire assistance in ridding of them from my cleaning area.
Think you can help out, Peppermint?
Pigeons are too Pigeons are too.
Oh, right. He doesn't want the pigeons.
Here we go!
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, pigeons.
Peppermint! Your turn!
Go get him, Shy.
Can we are there other pigeons in this area? Oh, there they are.
Come on.
My discontent is gone.
I do the work and
Yeah. Oh, the drum was killer. Oh. Oh, hey. Oh my goodness. No. Trying to do those new moves. It wasn't working. Okay, that was a bit messy at first. Oh, come on. Right, I need to start dying less. So die more. Oh my god, that's wrong. Oh, come on. This isn't meant to be difficult, I don't think. Well, not this bit anyway. Ah. Hello, Kimbo. Yeah, I think this might be easy mode. Oh no. No, I don't think it is easy mode. I don't think it's like hard mode, but don't think it's easy mode. I think it's in betweeny mode. But yeah. All right. Okay, I'm not gonna die again. This is it. I'm not gonna die on this fight. Maybe again later in the stream. No. Ah. There we go, that's more like it. The Kudo in between what everyone's favorite. It is everyone's favorite.
More of them?
No, not more. We want less. Ah! I don't know how I got there. I was a bit button mashy. It wasn't pretty, but you know, we did it.
Come on. Well, this is it.
Just play it cool.
Another one. Pretty awesome. Who's making all these?
Kimmel says, big news today. Elden Ring is getting an expansion DLC that does not have an in-between mode, just anger and rage modes for now. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah. But maybe sometime I should do a... What's the modes again on Wolfenstein? They've got like their... It's like... I know baby mode's like the really easy one, and there's just like pain mode or something. I feel I should play Wolfenstein on its hardest difficult and see what happens.
For appointment with Rekka is 3 months. You're free to
Oh
have
great!
a seat until
3
then.
months! It's kind of like what it's like when you try and book an appointment at the doctor's at the moment. Ooh. Behind the showmanship, sit down with Rekka. Excerpt with exclusive interview with Vandalay Technology production head Rekka. The output Vandalay has seen lately has been staggeringly impressive. Rekka, it ain't enough. Well, I don't know how you can compete with an average of 300% production increase every quarter for the past 5 years. And you think that's good? Rekka will say it again, it ain't enough. But that's not why you're just writing articles and not standing where Rekka is. It was a compliment, miss. Ow, did you just slap me in the face? Rekka sure did, and she'll do it again if you throw another miss in here. You can't just go around slapping reporters. There you go, Rekka's about to slap her. Oh, hello.
Bigger, stronger. Is this promo for Rekka or motivation for the rest of us? I'm trying to make this a better place to work. And look at you. Showing off.
Is this an HR matter?
Figures you don't see it. You think this encourages them?
Oh, robot.
Nah. It's just a reminder. You don't have what it takes. The workers here need to know. They ain't ever getting out of that hole they dug themselves into. This world is sick, dark, sad.
But we are supposed to help.
Help? Impossible. We just mask the reality, give an illusion we care. We can't change anything. The cards are stacked too high against us. This poster stays. It says the truth.
Well, there you go. Oh, so let's see. So level 1, yeah, can I play Daddy? The easiest level 2, don't hurt me. Level 3, bring him on. The default. Level 4, I am Death Incarnate, the hardest. Yeah. So maybe I should do a Death Incarnate run. I will. I think I'll cry. Yeah, I think that'll be the one where I cry.
Not suspicious at all.
Oh, try it. It's suspicious. It is 100% suspicious. Oh, here we go. Woo!
You want to be successful? You want to be productive? Then you gotta be aggressive. And when a defect punk like you wants to run out of here, you're just asking for it.
Asking for what exactly?
You disrespecting me? That's it. The gloves are coming off.
I
Literally.
can see that.
Oh my.
What was your plan for this, Peppermint?
I don't know. Fight?
You
Ah.
paying me double for this?
it's like that scene in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
So here.
Challenge you to a duel. Sorry,
So let's get ready to crumble.
let's do it. Oh man, because I'm a crumble now. How does one do? Oh yeah, the special attack. Oh. How do you do those combos and that get interrupted? Or can we not? Oh. We dodge and do the extra maybe. No.
Not fair. Very defense. Use some juice.
Oh. Ow.
No one messes with the big boss.
Oh baby. Oh hello, it's Joe. Welcome. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. Top notch. We are ace in this game. Right, let's saw the little we go up the way. No, I don't want to go into it. Oh, I see. Okay, oh, she does that. No. Want to go? No, not there either. Not there. Why don't they work?
Gonna ruin this company's rep.
Did you change difficult from hard to normal as I did? No, I don't think I have. I think it might still be on hard. We'll check in a minute. Because it feels quite difficult. Oh, okay. Oh god. Oh my goodness. Where's the beat? I don't know.
You get Rekka angry and you pay the
Yeah. Yeah. This is quite difficult. Is it in the options? Yeah, I do have it on hard. Maybe we'll. Let's keep it on hard. Let's have some fun. Let's make me cry. No one wants to watch me play this on normal, do they? No. Oh, that's new. Come on. No, go there. Go. No. No, it's so close, but I think if I get hit one more time, I'm done. Oh, there's health. Yes. No, don't get sucked in. Oh, no. Close. We could dodge. No. Oh my god. Come back. Yes! Woo! Oh.
You're down for the count, big boss.
You think I'll lose to a punk like you?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh. Yeah. Deserves a wee yogurt.
Cool. A personal pass key. Great job, Chai.
Whoa, this is crazy. Looks like we found our AI.
This is a screensaver, Chai. Wait, Spectra is designed to interface with user perception and reasoning? This gives Vandalay direct access to people's minds. Would you make that thing stop? I'm trying to concentrate. What did you just do?
You said make it stop.
Nope.
Rekka, please tell me you've dealt with the defect. What in the hell am I looking at?
The name's Chai, not Defect.
Where's Rekka?
Oh, haven't you heard? I better start looking for a new production head.
Is this some sort of joke?
Oh, now this is a juicy meeting.
Do you want me to reschedule this?
Zanzo, I think you're muted, honey.
I was going to say... Corsica, get your people to production right away.
Oh, yes, sir.
Go ahead, send whatever you want. See this? Peppermint and I are gonna kick your ass with your own tech.
Peppermint?
And if that's not enough, check out my arm. Make a guitar and slam it down.
You idiot! Come on!
Okay, sorry, so now that cutscene's over, we catch up on what's going on in the chat. Kimo says hard mode is always the best mode in games for me. Yeah, I think was it the Gears of War 1 remake. I played that on like the hardest difficulty the first playthrough because I'd already played Gears of War when it originally came out. So that the sort of definitive version or HD version, whatever it was called, I did on the hardest difficulty, and my god, it took so long because every single time you moved, you would just get sniped, and like it was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. I did it. I got through. And like with all the Halo games, I've done them all on Legendary, apart from Infinite. So I do need to go through Infinite on Legendary soon. I like the challenger. I just hate myself. It's a blurry line. I quoted Super Meat Boy, one of the hardest games ever. A nice one came up. Yeah, Jonah. I've actually spoken about maybe playing a bit. Oh, pardon me. Playing a bit of Super Meat Boy on stream at some point. And Kimbap's definitely died more times in Super Meat Boy than any of the Souls games put together. That must be a lot of deaths. Or you're just flexing at how good you are at the Souls games. Sure. This is important. No. I got only a rank D, was that? You and I got A's in most of the... What?
Not even an apology, Chai?
For getting the job done?
Are you that dumb? Now they know me. No, you're not acting alone.
And...
Oh, secrecy is blown. I have to rethink my whole plan.
there was a plan?
What?
Okay, I might have been on a power trip. I am sorry. But you got your data right, Spectra?
The data that said Vandalay can basically mind control you?
I wasn't really listening.
Just check this out.
Hey! Whoa, what are you...
It syncs with Project Armstrong interfaces.
Try it on yourself.
This isn't Armstrong tech.
I got smudges on my arm. It's not coming off.
And with just a simple command...
Don't you think that you were right all this time and I'm a stubborn loser? Also, Peppermint is way cooler than me. Yo, what the...
Still doubting?
But you made me say that. Couldn't Vandalay have designed this for, research or something?
Only you wouldn't find this suspicious. The point is, they can, and I need to stop that.
Well, I wish you good luck.
Bye.
But I have no idea how to get off this island and feel a little responsible for messing things up.
Great. You're hereby a member of my organization.
Cool. Our own little weird indie three-piece.
Hey, Jai, before you head out, I want to show you something I was working on.
What now?
Kimo says no, not good, just persistent. That's like me
So it
with
looks
Tunic,
like
I
I
think.
can modify your energy source to micromanage your abilities.
I don't need help.
I know you want to be a rock star, but we need to work together. So, this is what I was working on. They're custom chips to boost some of your abilities.
Sounds cool.
With a few broken Armstrong parts, I can make you passive skills. I went ahead and made you one on the house. Cuts down the time needed to call me in during battle.
Well, that's handy.
It's all about you, isn't it?
Anyway, you'll need to equip these for them to take effect. Right now, you don't have many slots to work with, but with some upgrades, you can mix and match skills. So bring me back any Armstrong parts you find, would ya?
I'll keep an eye out.
Okay. Ooh, achievements popping up everywhere. There's the free chip peppermint. Purchase and equip your first upgrade chip. Also, they are so fun for making so many different builds. I never played as a magic casting character. That's considered easy mode in Souls games, so yeah, probably in between mode in Souls games. Ah, Magic Caster, that sounds like the one I'd like to go. I feel like Magic Caster in other games is normally a harder one to go as, but I've heard, is it just because you can, there's lots of different spells you can do to like boost yourself and defend yourself and stuff? What makes them easier to play as?
Wonder if Peppermint's doing the I'm being nice to you but secretly pissed at you thing. I bet if you could talk, you'd say I looked pretty cool back there.
I do a little bit more of a mission, and then I do actually need to practice a piece for tomorrow's for a lesson tomorrow. I wonder
Wait.
if I should just stay on stream and practice a bit of guitar as well. What do you think?
All right, let's get this over with.
Okay.
All right, mission report. So
Yeah,
according
just be
to
able
the
to space
files
yourself
I
away.
stole,
That's what makes
Spectra is a
magic
multifaceted
better.
cognitive AI algorithm.
I see.
You know what? Let's keep tech talk to a minimum. Anyway, Spectra is an AI, and AI development happens in the R&D branch. And the R&D branch is deep below the island, using magma as a natural power source for development experiments.
That is not good.
Actually, it is. Being underground lets us potentially avoid security. Plus, the lava is actually a natural and environmentally friendly source of energy.
Okay, sure. Anyway, who's this guy?
That's the head of R&D, Zonzo. He runs the whole branch from the AI labs.
Which means I'll probably run into him. He looks insane.
Reviews from workers aren't too hot on this guy. He's a perfectionist. Scrap and build until it's right. You build it, he scraps it.
Creator complex. But that hair.
Neural interface. His ideas are everything, so he modded himself to directly input his concepts into the work pipeline. Anyway, we sneak in, hack his computer, download and destroy Spectra, and get out. Jai, you get there yet?
Magma.
Ow. Yeah, I think I found it.
I'm liking this tune already.
I probably don't need to tell you this, but don't step in the lava.
Ugh, give me some credit here.
Didn't want to take any chances.
Yeah, don't step in it like that, you idiot. Ugh.
We're on the lookout for any suspicious individuals. Human, messy hair.
Oh,
No
that
need
must
to
be me.
run, but if encountered, please run away and contact security.
God damn.
They've been planning some R&D expansion in that area. Should get your ticket in.
Yeah, as long as I don't melt first.
you!
Get over here! There you go.
You're not part of my crew!
Got the peppermint. Nice. Using the wrong one instead of dodging. No. So you can build your character to only cast short range spells. Honestly, the amount of different builds you can make are massive. Just play with what you enjoy, because one wrong move, any boss will destroy you in 2 hits. I can't remember when I played about Dark Souls 1, I don't know what build I went for.
Hey, you!
I should continue my Dark Souls 1 playthrough.
You're not part of my crew!
That was a waste of a special move. Do it. Take turns after each death. We'll be dying constantly. I don't remember where I got to in it. I remember I got to a bit and there was like this warthoggy pig thing.
Hey, you!
Might be where I got to just after that.
You're not part of my crew!
Oh. There we go. It's weird, I didn't feel like I was super in control of that fight, yet somehow still got S ranks all over the place. Go figure. Nom nom nom.
Looks like some explosives set to clear the rock formations.
Well, let's clear them. Peppermint!
Let's go!
Why won't you lock on? There we go. Yeah, maybe Super Meat Boy without the either 3 or 4 of us would be fun, because it would just be like jumping about all over the time. Whoa. Right, do we want to be going up? Or, going down. Let's go down first. No! Jump, you plonker. Ah, excellent.
It's too high. I can't do it. But I'm tired. Why do they always pair me up with you? I never get anything done.
It's a little snail. It looks like a sassy snail. Probably be up for that more. What? You'll get more up for playing Super Meat Boy than having to learn how to play Dark Souls. I just had to learn enemy attack, more use quick reactions, snappy levels. Snappy, snappy, snappy. Using an overcharged battery. It's like game 2 reverb. Ah, okay, so it'll disappear at one point. Okay.
Not much but rocks down here. But sometimes, you gotta break the tension.
Whew. You are missing this great view, Peppermint.
I'll take my air conditioning. Thanks, though.
Yeah. Let's go overcharged. Or maybe we should have seen my overcharged at the boss battle. That would have been smarter. Whoops.
You did not mention volcanoes, Peppermint.
Usually that's implied when talking about magma.
Communication is
Magma.
important to a working relationship.
Well, next time, communicate to me when you're gonna mess up my plans again.
It's got a drill on the end of it. Oh.
You got a weird one.
Excellent. How can I do ones like that? Ease, like without dying. Other ones it seems. Sometimes I'm just getting destroyed. Oh, another weak piece. Broken Armstrong circuit. Lovely jubbly. Boom, bam, boom, bam.
Don't you think we have enough signs? Of course. There's arrows everywhere. Why not just make it easy to understand, Rick?
Gotta question everything, programmers. That's why you got transferred.
That's why you got transferred. Oh, hello, mysterious crack in the wall. What could this be? Is this, that's not, maybe not a crack we want to hit. Oh well, hello there, looking for comfort. How are you doing this evening? Have we recovered from the gig on Saturday? Have we had a good time? Just about recovered. I heard you all went for some beverages afterwards. Sorry we couldn't join you. It always takes ages to like pack up and then get out the venue. And then you want to chat to their band and the staff and all that sort of stuff. Oh, more. There are always more behind them. Did you notice that? No. Oh, no. Oh my goodness, you ended up in the pub after getting off the train. Oh my goodness. Right, as I died there, I'm going to quickly nip to the loo. I'll be back in 2 seconds. You can just watch my lifeless body rotating there for a few seconds. Right, hello. What have I been missing? We went to 35 to 60s bar to get Kimbap a friend. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Joseph, thanks again for both coming along, by the way. Like, again, it was like, right, get it. That was kind of like, bye. I wanted to actually have a chat with everyone, but they kicked everyone out. Yeah. You almost lost the t-shirt. You would have had to buy more looking for comfort. Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely want to dox anyone. That's for sure. They even wanted like the bands out immediately because I think it's not like it gets turned into a club at 11, so they get everyone out like the second you finish playing. Like people were wanted to chat to like both bands, and it was like, no, get out. Oh, thank you very much, Kimbo, for saying we played a great gig. And if you would like to come and see us again, we're playing this Saturday at the 13th Note in Glasgow, and I will tell you right now who else is playing because I've got the list prepared. So, fellow reaction management artist Alan Purvis will be playing, and we're playing alongside also Not Now Norman, and Midnight Falcon are going to be headlining Saturday night's gig at the 13th Note in Glasgow. Doors are at 7 p.m. £5 on the door. It's as simple as that. Hopefully we'll see some people there as well. Look at us, weekly gigs. I think we've got a couple weeks after that. Oh, no, we've got a gig the following Saturday as well at the HMV in Glasgow. So that's Saturday 11th. We're playing the HMV in Glasgow. So yeah, gigs at the moment, which is really good. Did I miss something in the chat? Can I see my moves list? I can't see my moves list. Let's see my normal attacks. Okay, excellent. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, got that slow-mo like final hit like in Kingdom Hearts. It's always so satisfying. RD Service Part 3. Phew. Placing arrows near the volcano, not safe, let me tell you, but you know what's even worse? Getting lost, not knowing where to go after you reach the volcano. I'm not just doing a service here, I'm basically running the place at this point. People look to the arrows with respect. They do, it is true, you respect the arrows. Find one person here that isn't amazed by the pure brilliant subtlety of the placement of these things. The angle, the pivot, the subtle roll. This is basically art at this point, and I can't see anyone filling these shoes. Ah, evening, Primary Coin Gaming, how are you doing? Well, I see you've got a specially VIP thing beside your name there. That reminds me, maybe we should quickly grant some more VIP. See if we can find the right ones. Everyone gets a VIP pass. There we go. There we go. Hopefully some more VIP statuses going out there. Yes, VIP, VIP, VIP. Barry Coin says your timing is so much better than mine. I struggle to get above 70%. I guess it's just being a musician. I literally spend every day just tapping my foot. I've actually found that to help. I'm sorry if you're hearing it in the mic, but I do like tap my foot along to this game. I'm finding that's making it easier for me to remember where the hits should go. And we discovered that I do still have it on hard mode, so we're trying to see how far I can get on hard mode before I cry. I thought I was going to cry earlier, but we got through that boss battle. Excellent. That was definitely necessary. At least it's easier than the other FPS rhythm game. Yeah, it's called, what's it called? Thingy Slayer. Is it something Slayer? What is that game called? Well, that's really annoying. Metal Hellsinger, that's what it was. Yeah, that was really difficult. Again, I might go back to that after I've played this, because I'm enjoying the rhythm game stuff. Maybe this will help make me better at Metal Hellsinger. Who knows? What was it all for? All these arrows to lead to a rail? We can't even use this. It's like I was put on this planet for someone else. Sorry, it was like, yeah, I was put on this planet for someone else. Like, these arrows weren't for me, but for some greater being. Those who come next. I slipped on a loose rock. Ankle ball joint is messed up. This may be my last sign. Better pick a count. This is the way out of here. Don't lose hope. Don't get too involved in the job. I already sent it, my replacement. I'll be lost in time, forgotten. I'll have shown the way, and that's what counts. Ah, good old sign maker. Oops.
Here we are, indeed.
Yes, my sort of humor right there.
Just get in there.
It's like I am Chai.
Since you continue to avoid my email, Sandro, I'm making this public. No more budget approvals until this defect fiasco is done with. Full stop. You dare interrupt my creative process, Roper? The gears are turning in my mind with passion. I don't care about passion. I care about profit. Looking like a true money man. Enough. Just have security with their orders.
Upper management doesn't seem to get along.
When do they ever? Let's just keep focused.
Very important. It's yeah. I think we have a group now of very important people. You are the lucky first. What was that? 4 or 5 of you? Yeah, you can be the mods. You can be upgraded to mods once we get to that level. Let's get us there, team. Let's get us up to the thousands of viewers at a time. Right, look, clowns, I don't care if this door isn't connected to anything yet. I want this entrance looking perfect, so install this door ASAP. People, especially Kale, come to visit R&D, and the first thing they see is an unfinished entrance. What does that say about us? That we are half-baked? Maybe. That we don't have a vision? You only get one first impression. Or 2 if my next idea pans out. So don't make me look so bad. Sorry, so don't make me look bad. I can't read and speak at the same time, it seems. Oh, I see one of those Armstrong pieces. Welcome to anyone as well that has just joined tonight's stream. case you don't know who we are or who I am, I'm Nick. I am the guitarist for the Scottish alt-rock band Stay For Tomorrow. If you want to check out our music, just search Stay For Tomorrow on all your streaming services, digital stores, any social media you use, we will probably be there. We're on most. Search Stay For Tomorrow, or you can head to stayfortomorrow.com to find out more information about us and links to all our socials and where you can find our music, etc. If you want to come see us live, we are playing this Saturday in Glasgow. We are playing 13th Note. Doors open at 7 o'clock. We're playing alongside Alan Purvis, Not Now Norman, and Midnight Falcon. £5 on the door. No need to order tickets. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you there. So that's this Saturday. The doors are at 7 o'clock. Oh yeah. Do we hit this again? I rocked my socks off. Thank you very much. Yeah, there we go. Keep up. Saw us on Saturday night in Edinburgh. We were playing at the Mash House, which was an awesome venue. It sounded so good in there. I really enjoyed the Mash House.
More of these than I thought.
We're supporting the amazing Anchor Lane. Go check out Anchor Lane as well. They are a great Scottish band. Their new album, Called to Reality, is really, really good. And they put on one heck of a show as well. I sense a boss fight coming up soon.
Just get those security tests done, now!
Transferring magma power to Lab 44. Access to AI labs restricted until testing complete.
Wait, I need to get to those AI labs.
I just told you. No access until testing is done.
And when will testing be done?
I don't know. Do I look like I work here?
Yes, actually.
Look, I don't run the tests. Run up to Lab 44 and complain to them.
She's a bit like the woman, like the slug thing in Monsters Inc. Mike Wazowski. Oh my goodness, sorry. Shouldn't have done that. What a fantastic promotion. Sarcasm. They put me as the greeter, like anyone is even going to visit this place. Ha ha. It's like Squidward. Ha ha. Not only that, they want me to push sales of these Zanzo plushies. Even these things are low quality garbage. Not that we wouldn't have gone this route anyway, but if Roxanne was still there, here, these plushies would be top quality goods. I'd probably be free. My self-therapy AI is telling me to stay positive, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that. We're pretty much doomed unless some ragtag group of weirdos decide to take the company head on, or we get bought out. I'll place my bets on the latter. Termis Mose. Hello, hello. Ah, yes, it is a cool Xbox sign you see there in the background. Look at that, fancy that. I wonder what amazing human being may have got me that for Christmas. Whoever they are, they must be top-notch legend material, that's for sure. Oh, can I put my wee head in it? Oh, it's not gonna let me. Boo! If this was Rayman, we could do that.
Why are you upset? We are supposed to sneak in.
I just thought I was, you know, thin.
So humble. I'm sure your fans are all in Lab 44, so why not head there?
Go in. Honestly. Okay, yeah, I think this is boss bit, because last time I'm sure it's just before the boss I could purchase stuff. Or was it the halfway point? Ah. I have one at a time in there. Okay. Burger says, I would imagine whoever they are is beaming right now. Just like the amazing Xbox light. Ah, I want the guitar right. Hell yeah. Let's go. No. Yes. Nope, bloop. I play my own way. Okay. So that was 2, 3, 4. Nice. Bam.
Alright, design and prototype constructed to spec.
Yawn. Looks like a volunteer has entered the lab.
Oh, about time. Test volunteer, please enter the chamber. With haste!
Punch the face test needs to be effective, and proving SBR units considered like a punch in the face. Excellent.
Why do I get the impossible tasks? Toughening up the saber units? That'll happen. Well, at least watching it fail is enjoyable.
Bam. Oh wait, no, this is boss battle time. Alright, let's do this boss battle, and then I better quickly do a little bit of guitar practice for a lesson tomorrow. Oh, hello.
Excellent.
Excellent, it's totally red. Hello.
Oh, you must be the test subject Mr. Zonzo mentioned. Please proceed. And don't worry, all insurance paperwork will be handled after the test.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea.
Test subject unidentified.
Why is the image scrambled?
Something's overwriting our cameras to 40p.
Ah,
It's unviewable.
ew.
Just get this over with.
480p.
Security lasers.
Ugh.
Oh, great.
Just call me in. I can help.
No, wait. I got an idea.
Hey, it's been a while, but Chai's back with something new. The
Ooh.
parry.
Ooh.
Exactly. If you parry exactly at the time of an enemy's attack, you can knock the energy back at him.
Stay on beat, and I don't need to run.
You said it best. How about we give it a try?
This was just like Saturday's
Look at this little
gig.
guy. Don't worry. He'll tell you how many times he's gonna hit you. First we'll see and hear the timing. Then it's your turn to parry it back. Here's how it should go. Now you give it a try.
Bring it on.
Remember to parry
Oh.
during the attack phase after the timing circle appears.
Okay.
My man! It only gets
Nice.
harder from here, so stay
Man,
on
man.
your feet.
There were way more people at your gig. Oh, thank you, Kimbo. I think, you know what? It was very busy. It was good. It was great. I was really surprised. Pleasantly surprised. One.
Accuracy test
Oh, no.
initialized.
1, 2.
Need more data.
Oh! Do I need to hit it again? So, 1, 2, 1, 2.
It exploded.
There we go.
That's not the design.
I added it in. Failure was so embarrassing it self-destructs.
No!
Try again.
A dash hand emoji. Oh, is that the one? Yeah, Portillo. Oh.
The hang of this?
2, 1, 2. Oh, missed the second one. 2, 1, 2.
My accuracy score is flawless. Apparently not.
Hey, subject, well done. Your gift basket is in the next room.
Lovely. Come here.
Sounds like a trap.
But what if it really is
Oh,
a
he's.
gift basket?
I love this little dude. Look at him.
Another day, another
Another
mess
mess.
that needs to be cleaned up. The cost of progress, it looks like. This is gonna be bad for morale. Can't see anybody liking this. Surprised no one put a claim in, but I need to take this to the top. We need bigger disposal chutes. These get clogged too easily. Someone might trip on these things, get hurt, can almost see the lawsuit.
There is so much oil.
You're damn right. And all this oil means one slippery slope. But I'll get on top of this.
Fix the image. I want to see who our test subject is. I'm locked down. It's a hack. Someone hack it.
Peppermint? Is that you?
For once, I'm not hacking anything.
Oh, hello there. Did they tell you I would handle your insurance forms? I'm just getting them ready. Please return after finishing the second test.
Oh no, it's the weird fridge again.
Oh, hello there, friend. They want me in the training room soon. I'm so excited.
If I were you, I'd find a way out of here.
Nonsense. But anyway, it seems like you have a new skill. Maybe you call it a parry.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
that thing.
Harry.
This is where things get really fun, but a bit challenging. Parrying is key for staying on the edge of battle. You'll be able to knock back attacks and push your rhythm gauge higher while staying on the attack. But a parry has very strict timing. You'll really have to press the button on the beat for it to work.
I may need some.
If you had a training room in a hideout, but don't be afraid to fail once in a while.
Please step into the center of the room for your prize. Oh man, they fell for it. This subject is an idiot.
Very perceptive, Zanzo.
Those laser drones were Corsica's design, but no one messes with my experiments. You'll be a nice punching bag for my babies.
Okay, so I'm gonna parry.
Regular enemies won't visualize their attacks, but they can all be parried.
Ah, got you! Just as planned. Effective! Blow these up and send more in.
Some attacks hit multiple times. You'll need to parry all of them to succeed.
Such perfection of design.
Nice, Chai.
I'm actually impressed. Now, I want to see how far this goes. Hacks everywhere! It won't let me open the door! Maybe we should find this hacker and give them your job.
Chai? A private mail just came to me. Use the side route?
What is
Ew.
going on here?
That's spooky.
For the first time, I'm as confused as you.
Oops. Oops. Let me up. There we go. Sure. Wow. Let's see that's the end now.
Oh, what? Are you a I mean, test subject? It has been quite a while since we've seen anyone in Chamber.
Well, I guess we're gonna go to Chamber 3 then. And I guess Chamber 3 is not that way. It is this way.
You've done well when focusing. But how about a real throwdown? This is all pretty expensive, Sir Dewey. I want this, so do it!
There we go. Bam, bam.
You keep changing what you want. Enough questions, more enemies. Actually, they're not enemies. They're more time. Shut up!
Oh my goodness. Right. Yeah! That was wicked. Oh. Oh, I get it now. Oh, yes!
Did the brutal. We haven't done field testing. This is the test.
Oh. Does it look like stretchy arms? No!
Here's one of my new ones, and it's hiding a little
I'll have to break them up before I got to pound the best better. Okay. Take it, take it. Ooh. Oh, it's not happy.
No, I haven't yet.
Go on.
Enraged enemies will pull you into an attack that can only be parried. Look for the timing and parry back for a chance to take them out in...
Okay. Listen to the parry time when it's your turn. Parry attack. Okay. Oh, it nearly did it. Right, let's... That wasn't it? There we go. Oh, I started it too early. Yeah! That was beautiful.
Alright, enough testing. You've earned my respect, whoever you are. We actually
It's a boss battle time then.
Is that all you programmers care about? Let's go. We're done here.
Oh.
Well, I don't know how, but you survived that.
If this doesn't get me in the lab, I'm quitting.
Yeah, but I'm still wondering, who was helping us out?
Thank you,
with all
Kimball.
that
It was.
hacking?
I felt very pleasing to do
feel
that.
like help. More like someone was just messing with Zanzo.
Wow, someone survived. Well, my job here is done.
Good job, Lucille. Ooh. New attack unlocked. Air guitars now go purchase in the store. Hello, secret area.
Whoa. Any idea how to get in?
That's weird. It's not on any map. But it doesn't seem like it's important right now. We can come back to it later.
Oh, beer. I've stopped reading the past now. There's too many. We want to get into the action.
That's Zanzo, huh? There's something.
Yeah. He got promoted to head of R&D after Kale took over the company.
Doesn't quite echo the Vandalay image I've had up till now.
The company switched gears under him, going from helping the world to protecting the bottom line.
Just ahead.
Here we go. Right. Boss battle. And then...
So this was our pesky test subject.
Guitar practice.
Mr. Chai.
Was it? That's Mr. Chai to you.
That's what I just called you.
Okay then. I am Zanzo. Yeah, I know. Zanzo, head of R&D. Look, dude, I'm not gonna serenade you.
They call you a defect, but I find your enhancements enticing. I must learn more about it.
We've tested enough, don't you think?
I saw your reflexes, but how about your endurance? Let's give it a go, go, go! But enough talk. Have at you!
Oh, how am I nearly dead already? I thought it was going to be the boss battle, but no, it's more waves. It's a boss battle now.
Than expected, but no matter. How about a brand new Sanzo original?
How about...
New Z shielding!
Oh, hello.
Not even you could put it into this. You couldn't even sing it. Just as I expected, impervious.
Chai, we need a different approach. What are you doing?
I'm gonna reason with it.
What? I don't think it's
Well,
going to work.
we had a good run.
Look, man, I think we have more in common than we do apart.
Hmm?
How about...
Uh-oh.
I've been looking for you.
Holy crap!
Oh, it's the end of that stage. Oh, excellent. Okay, so there wasn't a boss battle there. Right.
Previously on Hi-Fi Rush.
How about...
I've been looking for you.
Holy crap!
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to frighten you, huh?
Goggles make you come on strong, sir.
Huh?
Your plans, young man, often seem to fail. Perhaps you lack the leadership qualities you think you have.
That's my buddy Cinnamon. A psych AI. Tells the truth no matter how much it hurts.
This is surprisingly entertaining.
Chai, don't be dead! Macaron, I presume?
Peppermint! Wonderful to finally meet you in person.
Sir Macaron said expressions make me less off-putting.
What the hell is happening?
Chai, meet Macaron, my man on the inside. Wait, was that you hacking the test labs?
Just my way of showing who's boss.
But he works for Vandalay.
Yeah, used to be the head of R&D under Roxanne Vandelay.
Yay, friends! As it's Joe.
Now this Spectra.
More friends. I like the robot that draws on his own
This
face.
place is my whole life.
Oh.
I wanted to do something. And I realized I can. From the inside.
I will say, you may have to do more than just pick on Zanzo.
Yeah, I mean, we already have our hacker.
I was thinking of a non-violent solution.
Against those robots that just tried to kill me?
Oh.
Something big is going down, Macaron. We've got to be proactive.
But fighting isn't my style.
Then
Steuer.
why do you have a punching bag?
Sometimes work gets a bit stressful. Knowing who took everything from me.
You mean that guy?
Zozo!
Ah, so this guy's gonna be able to break the holes in the wall that I find.
That wall was made with Z shielding.
Oh no. Does that mean I have to fight?
I believe it does, sir.
Hey, Chai, before heading out, mind coming over here?
Nice. Right.
Okay, I want answers. I dodge volcanoes coming here, and you just waltz right in?
Waltz? I ran here.
So what you're saying is, you were worried about me?
What? No, it was more a general concern for the state of things.
So I'm assuming you were one step behind me because you thought I would blow it?
No. I mean, not to that level, but it was good I was close by.
Let me guess. The insider you've been talking to this whole time is Macaron.
So you can put the pieces together.
Why wouldn't you just tell me?
Do I need to remind you?
Of...
You never listening to me? You telling the entire company heads our plans?
Those were slip-ups.
Well, I didn't need another one of those.
Right. Is that a save point? I think it is. Right, I think what I'm going to do now then is, because I need to, yeah. I need to do a little bit of guitar practice actually for a lesson I've got tomorrow. So you know what, I might just stay on, and if you want to listen to me slowly practice a song, feel free to hang around. I'm just going to head back to the just chatting screen. And I'm going to go grab my guitar. Let's play a game. See how quickly you can name the song I'm playing. Just bit of both. This will make everything crash. I'm looking for comfort. Got to sleep and shit. I would suggest shitting first, and then go for your sleep afterwards. That's just me. You know, you do you. Right. Grab my guitar. Right, everyone, get your marshmallows out, so let's start toasting them on the fire. See you next time, looking for comfort. Enjoy your sleep and shit. 2 birds, 1 stone. Oh. Right. And hopefully this shouldn't take me too long to actually like relearn this tune. I've taught it many times before, but it's probably been a couple of years since I've played this song and taught it, so yeah. I always need to do a quick refresher, so I know what I'm doing tomorrow morning. First one to name it in the chat gets the, I don't know, you get a prize of just being the first one to name it in the chat. Okay. what's that? Yeah. There it is. Yes! Terminus Mose, you get it right. The chain. Good job. And then this is the trickiest bit. This little... That's it. Okay. And then... Oh. Score looks scarier than the last time I played it. So let's do that verse again. 3, 4, and... Right. And that doesn't all seem too bad. No. Whew. This is difficult. Fudge. Alright. So close. Yes. And the chorus is really easy if you... Let's just sort this tune out. My shark capo is very hungry and he squeezes the strings quite a bit. Right. Okay, and if you will know looks weird. Check my other score. Problem is as well, I've created many a score for this, and I am not entirely sure which one is the correct score. That doesn't look right. Maybe it is. No, it's not. Is this the correct score? Yeah, because that other phrase did not seem right. Okay. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna delete that other score that I opened because it was not right, and that was just gonna confuse matters going forward if I learn the wrong guitar part. Okay, this verse should be. Send the wrong score, I shouldn't. That is, I think, a likely thing that's happened. Right. Yeah. Okay. Those like little runs are amazing. I love them. All right. Verse 2. first verse, that little sort of is different. Same here. And then like that one. Okay, right, verse 2. Ah, no. Okay. And then chorus 2 is just the same, just longer. And then the little bridge is what it's called. One, two, three, and then without having to take the cap off, we can play the main riff like this. Nope, that'd be the cap off, isn't it? The bass run. No, there's 5. Sorry, there is. Somewhere up there. Where is it? It's just 2 more on. 17, so it's like... I think that's all without the capo on. Okay. Right, now I need to sort out my scores. But you know what? That'll be fine. I'll tidy my scores up tomorrow, I think. But at least now I've got all the parts sorted, so I know where they are. Nice. Right, well, thank you for joining me for a little bit of guitar practice. And thank you for joining me for a little bit of Hi-Fi Rush. That's it, we're good. We're a little chunk into it now. I think that's about 4 hours into the game. We will hopefully be back at some point this week. I know definitely not this Friday. Joe and I are in the studio again doing more recording on Friday night. I might jump on. I think we'll jump on Saturday afternoon possibly to do maybe some more Fortnite. Maybe if it's Joe's around on Saturday, we can play a little bit of Fortnite before our gig through in Glasgow. So keep an eye out on socials for information on all that. If you're coming to the gig on Saturday, we'll see you there. We hope you enjoy it, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you next time. I think that's everything. I'm just double checking my own brain to make sure there's nothing else I need to say. I think that's it. Right, have a great rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your night. And thank you very much for joining me. I will see you all another time. Adios.
Now watch your rise and fall. So where you gonna turn when you've lost it all? But I can see you won't change. So when you come back, I will say that I don't need you to save me. I'll face my fears, stand back and watch them disappear. No, I don't need you to save me. I'll take it from here. Just stand back and watch you disappear. So after all of this time, well, I never thought it would be me to be the one to say goodbye. My veins are just as blue. So what makes you different? Like I'm second place to you. No, I know that you don't think twice. You get too close and you'll push him aside. Oh, but I can see the real pain. You disguise it like you're okay. Now watch you rise and fall. So where you gonna turn when you've lost it all? Oh, but I can see you won't change. So when you come back, I will say that I don't need you to save me. I'll face my fears, stand back and watch them disappear. No, I don't need you to save me. I'll take it from here. Just stand back and watch you disappear. Oh no. Cause now that I'm living, whoa, whoa, I can see that smoke is clearing. Whoa, whoa, I can see that smoke is clearing. Whoa, whoa, and I can see that smoke is clearing. Whoa, whoa, so I just hope you're listening. I don't need you to save me. I'll face my fears, stand back and watch them disappear.